Today, the angels guide me to you to deliver a message that deep down, you already feel you need to hear. They show me a connection that you carry in your heart, something that often occupies your thoughts, whether in moments of peace or in restless days. There is a person, the one who awakens in you such deep feelings that no matter how much time passes, their memory remains alive, pulsating with the intensity of the memories you share. The angels want you to know that this person, whenever they think of you, experiences an avalanche of feelings, as if transported to unforgettable moments, as if you were still by their side. Maybe they don't show it, maybe they hide it, but what they feel when they remember you is so strong that they themselves cannot fully understand. It's a whirlwind that brings light and at the same time, stirs the shadows they still hold. The memory you evoke in them is not just a mere longing. It's a much deeper feeling, carrying a mixture of admiration, desire, regret, and an almost uncontrollable desire to relive what they have experienced. The angels whisper that often they try to resist these memories, try to focus on their routine, but it's in vain. The more they try to forget, the more intense the memories become. It's as if a greater force is pulling them back to you, bringing back every detail, every smile, every exchanged glance. You may not know, but every gesture you made, every word you shared with them left deep marks. The angels show me that this person relives, in their mind, every moment as if it were a movie playing repeatedly. They miss your presence, your affection, and even if they don't confess, their heart reveals how important you are. It's as if there is a space in their heart, reserved just for you, that no other love, no other person has managed to occupy. The angels also want to reveal something very special to you. This person is going through a transformation process, something that they themselves may not fully understand yet. They carry within themselves a conflict, a struggle between the desire to move forward and the will to relive everything they went through together. It's as if a part of them wanted to break free from the past, while the other held onto the memories they have of you firmly. This feeling is so intense that it becomes an invisible link between you, something that transcends the barriers of time and distance. There are moments when this person tries to rationalize what they feel, tries to find logical explanations for how you affect them. But the angels whisper that this is impossible. This love, this connection you share, is something beyond reason. It's a feeling that touches the depths of the soul, something that can only be understood with the heart. Even if they try to hide, disguise, or even deny it, the angels show me that deep down, they know that there is something special, something that cannot be easily erased. This person, although trying to appear strong and independent, feels a longing that disarms them, leaving them vulnerable. They think of you fondly, with a kind of tenderness they may have never felt for anyone else. There are moments when they find themselves lost in memories, wishing they could turn back time, correct mistakes, say the words that were left unspoken, or even express what they truly feel. The angels want you to know that this person holds a series of unsaid feelings inside them, emotions that they may have never been able to verbalize, but that live intensely within their heart. What the angels reveal is that you have sparked something unique in them, a feeling that will never be forgotten. Perhaps this person has tried to build a life away from you, has sought new paths, but what they feel for you remains unshakable. Each memory of you is like a spark that makes them relive everything you shared. They miss you in a way they can't explain, a void they try to fill, but only your presence would be able to satisfy. The angels show me that, even in the moments when this person tries to move forward, there is something in them that brings them back to you. This connection, which to many may seem like just a chance encounter, is actually a deep bond, forged by the experiences and emotions you shared together. And no matter how much time passes, no matter how much life separates you, none of it erases the intensity of what you built together. There is much they carry within them, and the angels whisper that the time is coming when these feelings will be revealed. They feel a growing need to open up, to share what is kept inside, as if a part of them longs to release itself from the weight of silence. This revelation, the angels say, could change everything, bring a new understanding to what you feel, and give a new chance to the love that remains alive, despite everything. Maybe to you those feelings they hold might be just assumptions or intuitions, but the angels confirm, they feel something very strong for you, something that goes beyond time and space, something that even they are not able to control. And in moments of solitude, in hours when everything seems harder, they turn to these memories, finding comfort in the idea that you still exist in their life, even if only in thought. This love, according to the angels, is like a flame that never extinguishes. Even if both try to go in opposite directions, there is an invisible force that binds them, an energy that makes them return to each other, in thought, in memory, and in feeling. Deep down, they know that there is something more, something that needs to be revealed, something that cannot be ignored. And although they have not yet found the necessary courage, the angels are working for this revelation to happen, for everything that has been hidden to finally come to light. Before we continue, write in the comments, "I received this revelation in my life," to strengthen your faith and open your heart to what is to come. This message is a sign that the universe is conspiring for what is true to remain, for what is authentic to flourish. As we move forward in this revelation, the angels want you to understand the depth of the transformation that this person is going through. There is a silent restructuring happening in their heart, a process that, although invisible, is as intense as the love they feel for you. For them, remembering you is almost like a secret ritual, an internal journey where they rediscover every shared moment, every gesture that marked their soul irreversibly. The angels show me that when they think of you, this person feels a mix of emotions that they can't always decipher. Sometimes, what overwhelms them is an almost suffocating longing, an urgent need to be by your side, to relive what you lived together. At other times, they feel the weight of the distance, as if something very precious had been left behind, something that no matter how hard they try to forget, remains engraved in their soul like an echo that never fades. It's as if every time they try to move forward, the universe reminds them of you in some way. It could be a randomly played song, a word said by someone, or even a simple look from someone that awakens memories of you. These moments make them realize that what exists between you transcends logic, a connection that defies common explanations. The angels whisper that no matter how much they fight against it, there is something stronger than their own will, something that pulls them back to you, that keeps them linked to the feeling you share. This person, who seems to lead a common life, carries within them a storm of feelings for you. The angels show me that they try to maintain composure, to control their emotions, but the truth is that, inside, there is a constant battle between what they feel and what they think they should feel. They find themselves reminiscing about the moments when your smile brightened their day, or the conversations that seemed to never end, as if, by your side, time simply stood still. This feeling, angels say, is something they try to bury deeply. There is a layer of resistance, a barrier they built to protect their heart, but this protection is starting to crumble. They realize that by trying to ignore what they feel, they are actually blocking their own happiness, preventing themselves from experiencing something that could transform their life. The angels want you to know that every small gesture of yours, every word, has left marks that not even time can erase. As life goes on, this person feels that there is something unfinished between you, a story that needs to be told to the end. They live in a kind of paradox, where at the same time that they try to move on, they feel pulled back by memories of you. The angels reveal that this connection is so deep that even though they are not physically together, there is an exchange of energies that keeps this flame alive, an exchange that happens on a spiritual level and strengthens the bond between you. Their resistance, the angels say, is not due to disinterest, but to an old fear, something they have been carrying for a long time. There is a fear of reliving past pains, of opening up to something that, despite being intense, may bring vulnerabilities that they do not yet feel ready to face. The angels show that this person is afraid to love, afraid to surrender to a feeling that could disrupt the life they have built so far. However, what this person may not realize is that true love does not destroy, it transforms, it heals, it expands the possibilities of happiness. And that is precisely what the angels want you to understand. They are working to help them see love from a new perspective, to realize that what they feel for you is not a threat, but an opportunity for growth, fulfillment, and wholeness. These feelings, which they guard so carefully, are about to come to the surface. It's as if the universe is creating the perfect conditions for them to finally feel secure enough to express what they really feel. The angels show me that this person is going through a spiritual awakening, a process that will make them see life and emotions in a different way. They are starting to understand that what they feel for you is something rare, something that deserves to be lived and shared, not kept as a secret. For you, the angels have a special request. They want you to keep your heart open and receptive, to allow this person to approach at the right time, without pressure or expectations. They know that you also have your fears and insecurities, but they ask you to surrender to the natural flow of life, to trust in the divine timing that is at work to bring about this revelation. You are the light that awakens in them the desire to be a better person, to overcome their own emotional barriers. And that's why the angels ask you to stand firm in your faith, trusting that everything is leading to a positive outcome. Even though everything may seem uncertain now, they assure you that this process is being guided by divine love, and that, at the right moment, everything will be revealed. Get ready, because this person is approaching a point of clarity, where they will finally be able to express what they feel. The angels show me that they are getting closer and closer to freeing themselves from fear and opening up to the love you represent. Deep down, they know they need to take this step, to allow themselves to feel fully, and this certainty only grows stronger every day. Before moving on, leave in the comments, "I accept this truth in my life," to strengthen your intention to pave the way for this revelation. With each of your words, the angels feel your surrender, your confidence, and work even more intensely for this love to manifest in its entirety. The angels continue to guide this message so that they understand the dimension and intensity of what this person feels for you, even though much of that feeling remains hidden, shrouded in silence. They want you to know that, even though not all words have been spoken, and not all feelings have been expressed, this person's heart holds a deep affection and sincere admiration for you. Every memory of yours, every moment that they relive in their mind, is like a treasure they carry with them, something that brightens their spirit, even on the darkest days. They often find refuge in their own memories, in moments that to others might seem small, but to them have immeasurable value. Perhaps a smile exchanged on an ordinary day, a touch of hands, or even the shared silence that in their eyes speaks more than any words. The angels reveal that these fragments of time hold an indescribable power, because to them they are more than memories. They are points of light that guide them, that connect them to something greater and truer. And although they try to move on, there is something undeniable in these memories that make them come back to you always, as if the universe is showing them that there is something more, something that still needs to be experienced and understood. The angels also want you to understand that this person is going through a process of internal discovery, where every memory of you acts as an essential piece. They are realizing that no matter how much they have tried to ignore it, this feeling persists and grows each day. Every time you come to their mind, it's like a portal is opened in their heart, allowing a wave of emotions to flow freely. In this flow, they realize how much you mean to them and how unique and special this connection is. The angels show me that, even in their moments of distraction, the image of you emerges as a gentle reminder of something eternal, beyond the limitations of time and circumstances. This person, when remembering you, experiences a sense of belonging, as if being taken back home. It's an emotion that cannot be explained with logic or reasons. It's something they feel deeply, something that transcends any rational understanding. And the more they try to distance themselves, the stronger this feeling becomes, the more intensely their heart beats with the memory of your presence. The angels show that deep down, they feel that you are someone who brings peace to their soul, a balance that perhaps they have never found in anyone else. And that's why, even unintentionally, they continue to think about you, to relive what they experienced together, and to wonder if one day this distance will be broken. The angels reveal to me that, deep down, they know they need to confront their own fears and insecurities in order to truly open up to what they feel. There is a silent battle happening within them, a struggle between the desire to be with you and the fear of getting hurt, of reliving pains that may have arisen in other relationships or even in moments of their life when they felt vulnerable and exposed. It's as if they have been building up armor over the years, a protection that, in a way, prevents them from fully surrendering to love. But the angels whisper that this armor is beginning to show cracks, that the barriers are weakening, because the love they feel for you is stronger than any protection they have built. They live, daily, a conflict between what the heart wants and what the mind imposes. They try to carry on with life, to focus on their responsibilities and avoid confronting the emotions that arise when thinking of you. However, the angels show that this resistance is becoming increasingly difficult, as if the universe itself is conspiring for them to finally face this reality. Every time they try to distance themselves, something brings them back, whether it's a synchronicity, a song that unexpectedly plays, or even a dream where you appear, bringing forth all the intensity of what they feel. These coincidences, which seem so small, are actually signs that the angels send, reminders that this connection is real, it is strong, and it needs to be understood. The angels ask that you, by their side, keep your heart open and compassionate. They know how painful this wait can be, how difficult it can be to maintain patience while the person deals with their own emotions. But they also assure you that your presence in their life has a greater purpose, that you were put on their path to be a light, a guide that helps them see what really matters. And even though everything may seem uncertain now, the angels ask you to trust, to allow this transformation to happen in due time, without rush or pressure. Because every step, every small opening they show is a step towards the long-awaited revelation. Get ready, for the angels show that the moment when this person will open up is getting closer. There is a growing urgency in their heart, a desire to break the silence and share all they feel. They know they can't keep these emotions to themselves, that they need to rid themselves of this burden they carry in secret. And the angels are working so that when that moment comes, they find the right words, the right tone, the courage needed to make clear everything their heart holds. There is an indescribable beauty in this journey that both of you are experiencing. Even apart, even distant, there is an exchange of energies that keeps you connected. The angels show that you share a spiritual connection, something that goes beyond the physical world and manifests itself in dreams, thoughts, and even in small signs that the universe sends. This person feels your presence in a way they can't always explain but knows it's something true, something that can't be denied or ignored. Therefore, before we move on to the next part of the message, the angels ask you to write in the comments, "I accept and trust divine timing," as a way to reaffirm your surrender and trust in the process that is happening. Every word you write is like a call, a sign that you are ready to receive all that is to come. They are at a crucial moment in their life, where choices need to be made, where feelings need to be recognized and accepted. And no matter how much they try to resist, the angels guarantee that the strength of this love is greater than any barrier they may build. The angels are by their side, whispering in their ears, encouraging them to take a step forward, to let go of fear and allow themselves to live what their heart desires. As this revelation continues, the angels want you to understand the profound impact that your presence had and still has on this person's life. Every time they remember you, it's as if something inside them is activated, a light that illuminates the deepest corners of their soul. This memory is not just a recollection, it is a living force, an energy that transforms and awakens dormant feelings. For them, remembering you is reliving moments that have never lost their shine, reconnecting with a part of themselves that only blossoms when thinking of you. The angels reveal that this person secretly values every gesture, every word, and every shared moment. Even in moments of silence, when words failed or remained unspoken, there was a deeper communication, an exchange that remained alive beyond time. Perhaps they have never confessed this, but your presence was like a balm, something that brought peace and relief to a heart that sometimes felt lost. And even now, when they are apart, they continue to feel the influence of that connection, something that remains steadfast, that does not weaken with distance or the passing of days. There are moments when this person tries to hide what they feel, tries to carry on with their routine, occupying themselves with responsibilities and activities to divert their thoughts. But deep down, the angels whisper that, no matter how much they try to distance themselves, there is something that always brings them back. It's as if your image is imprinted on their soul, as if every detail of you is engraved in their memory in an indelible way. And the more they try to avoid it, the more intense these memories become, the more they realize that there is something very special between you. This person is going through an internal struggle, a conflict between what they feel and what they think they should feel. There are days when they feel torn, as if they are at a crossroads, where one part of them wants to break free from everything, while the other wants to get closer and relive what you shared. The angels reveal that this internal battle is more intense than you imagine, and that there is a deep fear of completely surrendering, of opening up to love and facing the uncertainties it brings. Although this person may seem strong and determined, they carry wounds from the past, experiences that have made them build walls around their heart. But the angels show that these walls are starting to crumble, because the love they feel for you is stronger than any protection they have erected. They are realizing that by trying to protect themselves, they are actually blocking their own happiness. And each memory of you is like a crack in these walls, a fissure that allows love and light to penetrate and begin to dissolve the fear. The angels want you to understand that this process of opening up is not easy. There is a long way to go, a journey of self-discovery and healing that requires courage and determination. But they also show that you have a crucial role in this journey, as their presence is like a lighthouse guiding you, inspiring you to move forward and face your own fears. You are a presence that brings peace and security, and that's what keeps you going, encouraging you to take a step forward, even when everything seems challenging. They are gradually realizing that what they feel for you is something unique, something that cannot be easily ignored or replaced. The angels reveal that they are beginning to see that no matter how hard they try to move on, no matter which direction they seek, their heart always leads them back to you. There is an invisible force, an energy that connects them, and gradually, it is becoming impossible to ignore. And this realization, though frightening, also brings a sense of relief, a certainty that there is something greater guiding their steps. Get ready, as the angels show that the moment of revelation is getting closer. There is a growing urgency in this person's heart, a desire to break the silence, to share everything they feel and everything they have kept secret. They know they cannot continue carrying these feelings alone, that they need to free themselves from this burden and open their heart to you. And the angels are creating the perfect circumstances for this to happen, so that, at the right moment, they find the words and the courage necessary to express what they feel. You are someone special to them, someone who awakens feelings that they didn't even know they had. The angels show that by their side, this person feels complete, feels seen and understood in a way they have never experienced before. And that's why, Even amidst fear and insecurity, they can't completely pull away. There is something about you that makes them want to be better, something that inspires them to face their own demons and seek the happiness they have always desired but never had the courage to truly pursue. Before we continue, write in the comments, "I accept and welcome this revelation," to open your heart and allow this connection to strengthen even more. The angels feel your intention and work so that, at the right moment, this person approaches and reveals everything they have kept in their heart. Wait, because what is to come is a revelation that could completely transform the course of this relationship. The angels ask you to maintain patience and faith, as they are working by your side, guiding each step and creating the perfect setting for this declaration of love to happen. They know that the waiting can be painful, but they assure that all this time of silence and uncertainty will be rewarded with a deeper understanding and the union you both have always desired. In this final part, the angels bring a revelation that concludes the entire process of transformation and understanding that this person has been facing. Throughout this journey, every thought, every feeling they repressed, came to the surface, forcing them to confront their own fears and insecurities. The angels reveal that they are about to do something that will change everything, that will bring to the surface every truth, every emotion that has been hidden for so long. This person, so protected by their emotional armor, is finally letting those defenses fall. The angels show that the love they feel for you has been so intense and persistent that now, silence is no longer an option. Even though they have tried to follow other paths, to fill the void in other ways, none of that has been able to erase what they feel. It's as if you have become an essential part of their existence, something that can no longer be denied or left behind. The angels explain that the process of self-discovery they have gone through has allowed them to recognize what truly matters, and in this journey, love for you stands out as a transformative force. They have realized that true happiness, peace, and fulfillment they seek can only be achieved by your side. And as difficult as it may be, they understand that they need to open their heart, to break through the fear and pride, so that this connection can finally manifest in its purest form. You may have wondered why this person took so long to understand the value of this connection, why they chose silence and distance. The angels reveal that this wait, although painful, was necessary for both to be ready. This time served for each to heal wounds, to strengthen and mature. For without this preparation, perhaps the love you share would not have the depth and intensity it possesses today. What you are about to experience is a meeting of souls, something that transcends common experiences and can only be fully understood when the heart is willing and the spirit is prepared. The angels show that they also went through a process of growth during this waiting period. Amidst the pain of absence, they learned about patience, resilience, and the importance of trusting divine timing. They reveal that each tear, each moment of doubt and loneliness, was actually part of a preparation, a strengthening that enabled them to receive this love in a complete and mature way. Now, at the end of this waiting journey, they find themselves in a moment where they are able to welcome this love without reservations, in a pure and true way. There is an intense and powerful energy surrounding this person, as if something grand is about to happen. The angels show that the moment of revelation is very close, and that this person approaches them with an open heart, willing to share every detail, every thought, and every emotion they have kept secret. This encounter will be marked by sincerity, vulnerability, and the surrender that both have always desired, but until now, could not fully live. They need to be prepared for what is to come. The angels whisper that this revelation may deeply stir their emotions, bringing to the surface feelings that they may have kept hidden. It is important for them to keep their heart open and welcoming, as this person will come to them in a moment of great vulnerability. They will be ready to show everything they feel, without barriers, without reservations, hoping that they can embrace this love with the same intensity. This moment will be a unique opportunity for them, a fresh start where they can build a relationship based on truth, respect, and mutual understanding. The angels ask them not to look back with resentments, to leave the pains behind, because now is the time to embrace the future, to build a new story. This love that emerges now is stronger, more mature, and ready to blossom in a way that neither of them has experienced before. The angels show that this person, when they finally open up, will bring a truth that will surprise you. They will reveal how much you were and still are important in their life, how this connection has transformed their way of seeing the world and understanding love. You will discover that, even in times of distance, they never stopped thinking about you, never stopped caring. And this revelation, according to the angels, will be like a balm for your soul, something that will heal the wounds of waiting and uncertainty. But this is not just a story of revelation, it is a story of spiritual union, of a love that transcends the limits of the physical and touches the spiritual. The angels show that, beyond words, beyond declarations, there is a greater purpose for this connection. You have been placed in each other's lives to evolve, to grow, and to learn together what unconditional love means. This is a love that not only seeks personal satisfaction, but a deep soul connection, where both become better, where both achieve a wholeness they could never have imagined. Before we conclude, the angels ask you to write in the comments, "I am ready to experience this true love," to seal your intention and pave the way for this connection to manifest in its entirety. Every word you write is a sign to the universe that you are willing to receive the love you have always desired, that you are ready to embrace this person in your life fully and truthfully. This is the moment you both have been waiting for. The angels want you to trust, to keep the faith, as the journey you are about to embark on will be marked by love, growth, and a spiritual connection that few have the opportunity to experience. They are by your side, guiding every step, every choice, so that finally, you can live what has always been written in your destinies.